Before I show you my second video for YouTube, I just want to say a big thank you to everyone in the community. It's bunged up my first video, and you know, everyone's left great comments, and you know, it's a really nice welcome, because you never quite know how it's going to go down when you put up a video on YouTube. So just you know, without having to reply to everyone who's left comments for me, thank you very much. Hopefully I should get more videos up, and well, here's my next video anyway. Good evening, YouTube. I thought I'd get my second video up. I'm going to do a bit of a collections collections of pickups video today. So went to the car boot sale at the weekend. It's becoming harder and harder to get anything from the car boot now. There's just so many traders out there that either know what stuff's worth or think they know what stuff's worth, that it's just becoming a bit of a nightmare to actually get, you know, the games that you used to be able to pick up so easily. So you got to get in there early, and I get in there normally for, you know, in the queue for when the doors of the car boot open, but it's even then you've got guys that have got stalls set up who are walking around before me, so don't always get lots of stuff, and when I do, quite often I have to pay, not, you know, eBay prices, but not a million miles off either. So this week I just picked up a couple of Sega bits from the car boot. Selection of Mega Drive games I got. Not too bad actually. These ones were £1 each, so it's pretty fair. I'm quite happy to pay that. I got Super Smash TV for the Mega Drive. I've got Gods, great game. Love Gods a bit. Only problem is case a little bit broken on this one, and the next one a little bit as well. Legend of Galahad, not played this before, so have to whack that on and see what it's like. And Lotus Spree Turbo Challenge. Now, I've already got Lotus Spree Turbo Challenge, but I've got one of the variant. This is the Classics box, which thanks to Ninja Bear Hug, I'm now collecting some of the variations as well. Really only the sort of, you know, the classics, or the, you know, the brown bag versions on the Mega Drive and the Master System, not all the variants. But so I picked this up, and they were only £1 each. A couple of them are missing manuals and stuff, so I'll have to source them from somewhere. But yeah, no, quite pleased with that, to be honest. It's, you know, £1 each is fair price for Mega Drive games. The other thing I picked up was a like a Sega Game Gear bundle from someone. So there was actually the Game Gear unit. It's all boxed, pretty decent condition. A couple of little marks on the box and that, but you know, better than actually the one I've got. It's missing the manual, but I've got a manual, so I'm going to probably put this together with the other one I've got and make a decent box one. I'll see if I can get some of these creases out as well. So yeah, that's pretty good. And it came with a couple of games. One of them was Sonic Chaos boxed, which is great. You know, the box is in okay condition. It's got a couple of creases, but I can probably get them out. So that's all boxed and good condition. I've got a couple of other loose games as well, but unfortunately they were duplicates of what I've already got, so I bung them down in my duplicates pile, and I'll get rid of those at some point. And it also came with the TV tuner, all nicely boxed. It's in really good condition, this. So yeah, really happy with that, because I've got one of these, but it's unboxed and it's just been sort of sat in the drawer. So having a box version is great, because it means I can get it out and put it on the shelf. So yeah, got those, and I got the whole set with so it was Sonic Chaos and about 3 other games. I think it was £16, so quite pleased with that. It's not too bad price. I think, you know, the TV tuner I was really happy with that purchase. That was all I got at the car boot. Not loads around. I'm used to picking up a lot more than that, but you know, the car boots are getting less busy at this time of year. A couple of eBay bits and pieces just ordered over the last week. They've arrived. One of them was Castlevania for the Mega Drive. I've been wanting to get my hands on this for a little while. I never actually played it. I didn't own this one. I do like the Castlevania series. Love it on the SNES, and one of my favourites is actually on the Game Boy. So I thought I'd get this to have a play on. I mean, these are going for quite good money on eBay, so I had to pay a little bit to pick it up. It's in pretty good nick. The manual's a little bit wrinkled, but I'm still quite pleased with it. Box is all in good condition. The cover's excellent, so pick that up. And then a selection of GameCube games that I picked up. This wasn't as one job lot. I've ordered them separately. Being that I'm probably about 90 games now, somewhere around there. I need to work it out away from a full PAL set. It's too difficult to try and pick up job lots with all the titles that I want, so I'm having to buy them separately. So a couple I've got Yu-Gi-Oh! Falsebound Kingdom, Disney's Chicken Little, Pac-Man World 3, and that now completes all of the Pac-Man titles, which is great. And I got two others that I was quite chuffed about, actually. One of them was XGRA, which, if you collect GameCube games, you'll know they don't come up that often. There's normally one or two floating around on eBay. There's a few with Byte Nows that are just a bit ridiculous. But this one came up on auction, and I got it, I think it was around sort of £8, which I was quite pleased with, to be honest, because I've seen it go for a lot more than that before. But the steal of the week has to go to Dragon Ball Z Budokai 2. So I've seen this come on eBay a couple of times, and I've seen it go for 15-20 quid before, which is crazy, but you don't see it very often at all on eBay. I can go weeks and weeks without seeing it come up, and so I was like, I'm going to have to put a couple of bids in and see if I can get it. It must have been the time of day it was finishing, but I managed to get this for, I think it was about £2.20 plus £1.99 postage, so really chuffed to bits with that. I mean, it's in great condition. I've checked the disc. It's you know, it's all in good condition. So really chuffed to bits with that. So that was that's sort of like the eBay bits and pieces that I've got. I had to start toning down the eBay purchases. Coming up to Christmas, I'll get shot by the wife if she knows I'm spending loads of money on eBay when I should be buying people presents. So I'm probably going to have to tone it down for the next month or so at least. But there is always the opportunity to get some free bits through my work. So I did an article on my website at work for Namco for the release of a load of games that they're coming out with. And one of my guys at work did a review of one of Namco's latest titles, a game called Dark Souls. So Dark Souls has been out a little while, but the reviewer was sent this, which is sort of like it's a press edition of Dark Souls, and it's kind of, it's just very unusual, and this is the sort of thing I love to get in the collection, just something really different. It was sent out to all the reviewers for them to as their review sample of the game, and it's just a cardboard sort of container. I mean, it's very rigid, but it's not tin or anything. But inside, so you've got, it's an Xbox 360 version. You've got the promotional disc, a little booklet with information about the game and characters and bits and pieces. It's kind of interesting, and like a Zippo style lighter. It's not actually a Zippo one, but with Dark Souls written on the top, all in this sort of foam casing. So yeah, really pleased with that. That's, you know, it's the sort of thing I love to put in a collection, because it's just a bit different. So it's really nice when when they come along, and it's even nicer when it's free. So yeah, really pleased about that. So not loads of stuff ordered in. I think I actually did have a few more things that came in from eBay, but a bit eager to get them on the shelves, and I now can't find which games I'd ordered. So there probably was a few more games in the last week or so. But those are my purchases at the moment. Any comments, feedback, anything, then let me know and I'll get another video up soon.